Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. So I got an email from a subscriber. This one says, my boyfriend and I have been dating for 3 years now, and sexually I am not satisfied. I have made small hints and through indirect ways. However, he doesn't seem to show interest in wanting to try to please me. He thinks just because he's big and that he can fuck good, that's all I need. Sorry for the vulgar language, but I'm just going to keep it all the way real. Fucking and being dominated is great and all, but I like foreplay and intimacy at least sometimes. I'm always giving him head and foreplay before we have sex, but right after I'm done giving him head, he just goes right in, hardly ever warming me up. I've tried multiple different ways to say, I want you to kiss me and touch me and play with me beforehand. He may do it once, but then it will be months before he does it again. And to be honest, if he does do foreplay for me, touching, oral, etc., he seems very uninterested and I feel rushed. Do you have any ideas on how I can get him to start to give me more and do more with foreplay with me? I could see if we were just fuck buddies or it was a rare occurrence that we had sex, but we live together and have sex multiple times a week, and he is no amateur to sex. However, I think he never really did anything intimate with a woman besides being dominant and fucking. He just simply sees giving me foreplay as too much work and is very much a receiver. I would think as my man, he would want to make sure I am pleased. If not every time, at least 80% of the time. I don't want to kill his manhood or make him feel emasculated. So can you please tell me how to go about bringing it to his attention in a manner that would be effective? All right. So this is the thing. What could be happening here is that the reason why he may not seem interested also in doing a lot of the foreplay type of stuff and all this other stuff is because he may, be kind of bored in the situation. And the reason why I say this is, and not necessarily bored as far as like he's not interested in having sex with you. What I'm saying is that you said you've been together for 3 years, and when you went someone for a while and y'all been just having sex with, each other, and I'm assuming you guys are monogamous, it can get very routine or whatever. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, we're having sex. I kiss you a little bit and I stick it in and I pound you and then I'm done and whatever. You understand? So he may be in a state where it's kind of like, just the same old, we're just doing whatever we do. Right. So I bring this up to say that what happens is that you want to really have a conversation with him about this, but I think the best course of action would be to make it about y'all two and not just make it about you. Because then if you just make it about you, he's probably not going to listen. He's probably not going to, he's just going to roll off, go through one ear out the other. And like you said that you sort of told him certain things and then it seems like he'll do it once, but then he'll go right back to whatever. So you got to find a way to make this thing about you and him to make the sex better for both of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? And so what I would suggest you do is something like this. What you want to do is, I would say for you to basically ask him in some sort of way, like, hey, what are some things that you can do? It's the lady that's sending this email. What are some things that you can do to help him, have more fun in the bedroom or something like that? So you can even use me as an excuse. You can say, hey, I was listening to this guy, Mr. Locario, and he was saying that sometimes men get bored if they've been in a relationship, long when it comes to having sex. So are there some things that I can do for you to make the sex more exciting? Right. And then so while you're telling him this, you're listening for what he's saying and all this other stuff. Right. And then so now once he's telling you what you could do to make it more exciting for him, then you throw in what he can do to make it more exciting for you. So then you can say, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you told me that we should try that the next time. And the thing I think that would make it more exciting for me is this, this, and this. So then you say, next time we have sex, let's try these things we said together. You see what I'm saying? And now once you have tried these things and when it's happening, like, let's say you're saying, you want him to kiss you more, go down to you more, whatever the hell it is. Right. And once it's over, once it's done, you have to express to him how much you liked it, how much you enjoy it. And you say to him, hey, you know, I really like that you did this last time. Can you do it again? And then he does it again. And you're like, you know, so it becomes a normal, regular thing that he knows that this is something that you enjoy that, you know, is going to please you. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now it seems like you're just sort of indirectly saying it, very, you know, in a passive aggressive type of way. And he's just sort of like, oh, I'll just do it this one time, whatever. I'll just do this to shut her up. And then he's going to fall right back into his comfort zone and doing whatever he's doing. So what you want to do is you want to go from that to creating it sort of being like a normal occurrence that he does that sort of foreplay and everything with you. And the reason why what will make him or entice him to want to do it is how much you're actually expressing to him how much you like it while he's doing it or when he did it. You see what I'm saying? But the way that you get to that, like I was saying earlier, is to have that conversation of, hey, what can I do for you to make it more exciting for you? And what can, you know, and this is what you can do for me to make it more exciting for me. So you have that conversation. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's just something that you and him have to have a conversation about. Now, beware, because he might say, hey, you know, what will make it exciting is if we had like a threesome or some shit. Or so I'm just saying, you know, be prepared for that. But just in general, you know, bring up that conversation so I can have that conversation so that then you guys can participate and do those things in the bedroom and to move that sexual situation forward. All right. So that is pretty much it. If anyone else has any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do two quick things. One, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And two, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.